I believe and submit to you this morning that our nation has become double-minded. We are, as we once used to say, betwixt and between. We're not sure whether we want to go with God or we want to go with the crowd, and that is seemingly on every score today. So often, when we know what's right, we don't come down harder on it or actually do what is right. Our yes is yes-ish. Our no is no-ish. Taking oaths, making promises, saying what you in your heart firmly believe at times has become what I call the Twilight Zone. Oh, you remember the show, don't you? The Twilight Zone? The show, created 1959 by Rod Serling, was a presentation combining anthology and horror, fantasy, perhaps, science fiction into one exciting 30-minute show. You remember it was voted at one time the greatest television series of all time. Of course, with music by Bernard Herrmann and Jerry Goldstein, who wrote so many great movie themes like Papillon and Chinatown, Taxi Driver. Beautifully, beautifully done. Remember how living this way. Aren't you tired of all the gray color in our lives, trying to fit into I want to be liked by everyone else society? Aren't you tired of living that way? Where everything falls into the gray area. Aren't you tired of this? Tired of living like this? I am. Can we agree? Can we agree today to start employing a new theological walk as we leave this place today? Stop hiding your burning passion for Christ by keeping your light hidden. If we live for Christ, we will glow like lights. We will. Thereby showing others what Christ is like. Seemingly, no one anymore can answer a question, yes or no. Just look for yourself at these Capitol Hill hearings. Count all the yeses and nos you hear. They don't exist. It's amazing what's going on in society today. Don't hide your light by being quiet when you should speak, just going along with the crowd, denying the light, letting sin dim our light, not explaining our light to others, ignoring the needs of others. Don't live that way another day, but be a beacon of truth, saying yes declaratively and no declaratively, as I remind you most Sundays that if we let our light shine to follow Jesus and His truth, God will be glorified and we will be known by our stripes. Then we transition into this twilight zone where we do not conform. We transition into this twilight zone, but do say, live the very opposite of what the world is doing. That's what we say in the morning when we wake up. Avoid anger and hatred. Having right relationships with God and with others. Keep our hearts from lusting and be faithful. Live out our commitments. Keep our promises. Avoid casual and irresponsible commitments to God, and show mercy and love to others. Friends, you have now entered the twilight zone of faith. Is all this clear? Yes or no?